Morena, and welcome to today's Prizegiving. Before we begin, I have a short announcement from the venue. Restrooms are through the doors in the foyer, and in the event of an emergency, please follow the direction of the toi and/or dish catering staff. If an evacuation is required, an alarm will sound. Please leave immediately through the nearest exit. Exits are through the theatre doors. Please make yourself familiar now with the exits and those nearest. The muster points are located at the New World Car Park on Hastings Street or the Barkatilli Car Park on Eastbourne Street. Do not re-enter the building until the all clear has been given by the toi front of house manager. Could I please ask that cell phones are turned off or on silent? Please stand for the procession.
Join in if you'd like to with the national anthem. Kia ora.
Ah Let's bow our heads in prayer. Gracious God, as we gather in this place today, grant us your blessing. Bless all schools, colleges and universities, especially Woodford House, that they may be lively centres for sound learning, new discovery and the pursuit of wisdom. Grant that those who teach and those who learn may find you to be the source of all truth. Amen.
No mai, haere mai, ena mana, ena reo, ena iwi o te whenua. Haere mai ki tēnei whare, ki tu atua e mihi anō. Haere, haere, haere. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome to you all this morning, to our distinguished guests who worship the Mayor of Hastings District, Sandra Hazelhurst, Mrs. Suzuki, Principal of our Exchange School, Linden Hall, welcome. Bishop Andrew, board members, invited guests, members of the Parents Association, the Old Girls Association, staff, parents, girls, the whole Woodford House whānau. I also extend a very special welcome to our virtual audience today. We gather as a school this morning to reflect on 2024, to celebrate student and staff achievement, and to farewell our leavers as we mark our first whole school prize giving since 2020 in our 130th academic year at Woodford House. One of the joys of my role is paving the way for future generations. Every day we help girls, staff, parents and board members shape their legacies too, just as our founders did for us. Whilst we publicly recognise the admirable efforts of all of our prize winners across service, academic, sporting and cultural cornerstones, and celebrate with them this morning, we also acknowledge the many quiet achievements and, most importantly, the many unrecognised individual acts of service and kindness. I also wish to acknowledge and thank the loyal, hard-working and very professional members of our Woodford House community, our boards, our bishop, our committed and generous teachers, and our staff in boarding, the business office, administration, laundry, cleaning, property, catering, our volunteers, and also our very valued business partners. Our girls are fortunate to receive an excellent education. We are privileged to receive this basic human right. However, today, around the world, 119 million girls are out of school, including 86 million secondary school-aged girls. The reasons are many. In countries affected by conflict, girls are more than twice as likely to be out of school. And there are barriers to girls' education, like poverty, child marriage, and gender-based violence. Poor families often favour boys when investing in education. And in some countries, schools do not meet the safety, hygiene or sanitation needs of their girls. We have the privilege to learn, to rest, to balance all of life's busy times. Girls, as you return home to your families, relax at the beach, for a summer break or a holiday with friends, my hope is that you feel invigorated, unencumbered, refreshed. I hope you'll rest and laugh and play. But more importantly, I hope you will be bored. Boredom is a privilege. Boredom is a luxury. It's only affordable when all your other needs have been met. Yes, it's something we avoid. Parents, how many of you have heard your daughter wail, "I'm bored," and responded by helping her fill her time? I know I have. How many of us have been told in our youth by a frustrated adult, no doubt, "Only boring people get bored"? It's a flippant response, but it's also fundamentally flawed. Today, amid our culture of productivity, we've come to see boredom as utterly inexcusable, the secular equivalent of a mortal sin. We run from it as if to be caught in our own unproductive company were a profound personal failure. We are no longer able to be alone and do nothing, just with ourselves. Because to be bored occasionally is actually a sacred moment. To experience boredom is to quiet the mind, for our spirit and soul to speak without the interference of outside noise. In stillness, we're able to tune in more deeply to our own desires, to hit pause on the influence of others and of technology, to learn, to grow. Giving ourselves over to reflection allows for thought, creativity, ideation, exploration, and imagination. encourage a search for meaning in life, inspire us to consider what we find rewarding and fulfilling, and connect us with ourselves and with God. To be bored is to be unafraid of our interior lives, a form of moral courage central to being fully human. There is plenty of researched and anecdotal proof as to how important contemplation is in our psychological and emotional toolbox, and what the experience of just being gives us. Many great discoveries, works of art, literature, music and science were born in moments of sublime boredom. Mary Shelley created Frankenstein during a terribly dreary holiday with friends, and it's also believed that Isaac Newton discovered the theory of relativity during a period of monotony. The Great Plague of London sent residents scattering from the city, and Newton headed home to his family's country estate. And it was there, while passing the time lying under a tree and observing how apples fell to the ground, that his theory began to evolve. Mathematics students may be thrilled to learn that the fundamentals of calculus resulted from sheer boredom. More recently, a Sunday Times journalist devised an experiment. She removed smartphones from her teenage sons for 4 months to see what would happen. And via other frustrated parents, she convinced a small group of boys to do the same. The prize for completion, well, they would all go camping in the country for 36 hours without any adult intervention, and of course, no phones. Why? Well, aside from writing about the trip for an article about smartphone addiction, it was to trial the theory that our youth not only survive, but they thrive on their own. She explained that young people today have almost no unsupervised, unscheduled time. Yet, for most of human history, children have played and roamed without adults' interference. That's how they learn to manage risks, relationships, accept themselves, and they might just be bored occasionally. Spoiler alert, the children flourished on their trip. They made a camp, they built a fire, they cooked food, survived a very wet night without Siri to ask for help or Snapchat to pass the time. Closer to home, and fresh in our collective memory, we have all experienced the COVID-19 lockdowns and how a few weeks of confinement spurred in many of us new hobbies, undiscovered passions, and exciting ventures, from baking bread to launching startups. In fact, 3,136 businesses were registered with the Companies Office in New Zealand in April 2020. And perhaps the clear air that boredom provided offered the opportunity to contemplate, to innovate, to imagine. Freeing up space in your mind, the kind of space that is only reclaimed when the brain is quiet, can help us seed an idea, unravel a thorny issue, or crack a puzzle. It is said that to procrastinate, to be reflective, can be a critical factor in the creative path, and I like this view. For if you think you are just wasting time, even though you may not know it, your mind and body are exploring a much deeper level of consciousness, and that allows you to solve problems you cannot always face head on. So it's really important to take a walk, go for a swim, sit in the sun, to just be. Technology is seen by many of our young people as curative, as if boredom is a pathological condition that must be remedied. This is not something confined to our younger generation. How many of us habitually reach for our phones while waiting at the doctor's surgery or standing in a queue? How many of us double screen, scrolling mindlessly on our phones while watching a show or listening to a podcast? We're being medicated by big tech. We are allowing it to change the way we think and how we behave. But during downtime, this precious place where our imagination can soar. We search for likes on Instagram, we race through the For You section on TikTok on a relentless quest for our brain's reward system to be activated, for a spike of momentary pleasure. And we all do it. And while technology is awe-inspiring, incredible, constantly evolving, and definitely here to stay, when it comes to boredom, we should not view it as curative. Instead, we might embrace it, for it is part of the human condition. It is not only an adaptive emotion, but a vital one, with its related faculties of contemplation, solitude, and stillness. It is a luxury. It is a privilege. As we progress at pace to develop technology-based solutions to all the challenges, illness, climate change, population growth, education, it makes us inherently human to have these challenges. We often meet virtually via our screens. We leave voice messages instead of connecting in real time. We forego face-to-face interactions in favour of networking remotely. Merely putting those two words together, networking and remotely, is somewhat a contradiction in terms. Human beings are hardwired for connection, community, real connection. We women are especially good at it. For generations, we've forged bonds with other women by creating supportive, nurturing networks. Our grandmothers and great-grandmothers would meet to share skills like knitting and preserving, baking, helping one another. They would share childcare duties. They might be politically active, attend church, or belong to a social movement. They were probably too busy to be bored very often. But even if they'd had the latest iPhone 16, social media, and streaming devices, I wonder if they would have forgone the opportunity to dream, to rest, to recuperate from the pressures of life. Would they have filled those short periods of nothingness with noise? Their downtime, and ours not so long ago, were those valuable moments of introspection, simplicity and calm that would refill a cup, nurture an idea and create the space humans need to be ready for the times of more intensive connection with one another. Not practicing mindfulness or meditating necessarily, but just simply being. So, to the young women who are venturing away from the security of school to begin new lives, to those who are spending the summer at home but will return refreshed in 2025, and to parents and extended family and teachers and staff, I sincerely hope you will be enjoying plenty of downtime these holidays. I wish you the luxury of boredom. I look forward to hearing how your understanding of yourselves and the world and your place in it has evolved and expanded or been challenged during those moments. I hope you are able to luxuriate in moments of absolute being. Manaaki te atua. I now invite Mrs. Vicky Lawson, Acting Chair of the Board of Proprietors Forward, to present her address.
So it's a real honour to be stood here today to celebrate the incredible achievements of 2024 at Woodford House and to mark the significant milestone, particularly for our Year 13 students, as today is the final day that they are students here at school. This year has been a really welcome return to normality, allowing Woodford House community to focus on what it is we do best, educating our girls, enhancing our infrastructure, and encouraging involvement in activities way beyond the classroom. And whilst I cannot name everything, I did want to highlight a few really standout achievements that our girls, the staff and our boards this year, alongside the academic and sporting achievements and other awards you're going to celebrate today. I wanted to highlight in creative arts that over 100 girls participated in the Hawke's Bay Show Quest, earning Woodford House first place. In STEM excellence, our robotics team competed in Greece, placing in the top 25% of all teams globally. In business innovation, our young enterprise team came in the top 4 in the region, and I note that our region had the most entrants of any region in New Zealand. In skills development, we've had a number of girls complete Duke of Edinburgh bronze, silver and gold, and a huge number go through the speech and drama qualifications. In some of our lesser-known sporting activities, the clay target shooting team came first in the North Island competition. Our staff have also excelled. Many of them have completed professional development, including attending the International Coalition of Girls' School Symposium, and a number of them have received awards and scholarships for their teaching excellence. We have also successfully implemented the inaugural year of the Woodford House Year 11 Diploma. The Board of Proprietors proudly opened the Science Centre, a multi-million-dollar investment. Early feedback from the staff and the students has been overwhelmingly positive, confirming its value to the school. But none of these achievements would have been possible without the dedication of the staff and the board. I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to Principal Julie Peterson and the senior leadership team of Paul Dine, Amy Reid and Karen Holder. Your leadership, enthusiasm and commitment are the driving forces behind many of the school's successes. To the Board of Trustees, led by presiding member Sin Smith, thank you. Thank you to all the Board of Trustees for your outstanding contributions and hard work. And likewise, my gratitude also extends to the Board of Proprietors. Together with the Board of Trustees, we are 1 year into the implementation of our 3-year strategic plan. We've completed significant building projects and we're now focused on the next stage of our vision. But finally, to our graduates, you will always be part of the Woodford House community, and we do genuinely and heartfelt wish you the very best for your future endeavours. So congratulations today to all the award winners. I'd like to wish all of the staff and the students and the parents a wonderful summer, and finally, Miri Kirmeti, Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Lawson. We now commence our award ceremony, and I invite our Deputy Principal, Mrs. Amy Reid, forward to read our junior prizes.
It is my pleasure to announce the junior subject winners for 2024. I would like to invite forward Ms. Sin Smith, our presiding member of the Board of Trustees, to present these awards. Students will be called up in small groups, so please hold your applause until the end of each group. We will begin with the Year 7 and 8 prize winners. Could Group 1 please stand and come forward? Pippa Brown, first in French. Adelaide Chow, first in mathematics. Lucy Coltart, first in social studies. Charlotte Avery, first equal in physical education. Margaret Flanders, first equal in technology. Janie McGregor, first equal in technology. Ava Sicarez, first in music. Goldie Shanahan, first in drama. Eva Tafferty, first equal in physical education. Olivia Truman, first equal in science. Emily Whitmore, first in religious studies. Stella Johnson, first in English and first in Spanish. And Caitlin Todd, first in art and first equal in science. Well done, ladies, that's outstanding. We'll now move to the Year 9 prize winners. Could Group 2 please stand and come forward? Emily Shung Hong Ding, first in Materials Technology. Pippi Ellis, first in Design. Annabelle Eyre, first in Physical Education. Grace Feltham, first in Te Reo Māori. Hannah Horn, first in Food Technology. Jasleen Clare, first equal in Religious Studies. Chloe Livingston, first equal in Spanish. Aliana Watson, first in Drama. Sylvie Norman, first equal in Digital Technology and first equal in Religious Studies. Allegra Stewart McGowan, first equal in Music and first in Science. Isabella Shortall, first in Art and first equal in Spanish. Ana Okubanjo, first equal in Technology, first equal in Music, first in English, first in French, first in Mathematics, and first in Social Studies. Well done. Next, we have the Year 10 prize winners. Could Group 3 please stand and come forward? Amelia Boost, first equal in Religious Studies, and Amelia is also receiving a Science Award for completing 15 science badges and achieving a gold badge. What a fantastic achievement. Well done. Florence Deere, first equal in Art. Madeline Avery, first equal in Mathematics. Millie Heslop, first equal in Art. Pippa Lowry, first in Drama. Ava Ross, first equal in Physical Education. Yoon Sum Sang, first equal in Mathematics. Isabella Rowe, first in Food Technology. Bella Stewart, first in Product and Spatial Design and first in Science. Hannah Newman, first equal in Physical Education and first in Materials Technology. Cara Jopling, first equal in Social Studies, first in Business Studies, and first in Spanish. And Scarlett McIver, first equal in Religious Studies, first equal in Social Studies, and first in English. Well done. This completes the subject winners for the junior school. Thank you, Ms. Smith. It is my pleasure to now invite the Balkan Quartet Chamber Music Group forward to perform Balkan Dreams 2 by Kees Schoenenbeek. The group is made up of Yoon Sum Sang on flute, Emily Shung Hong Ding on clarinet, Amy Zhuang on cello, and Ana Okubanjo on piano. Welcome forward, ladies.
Thank you, girls, for a wonderful performance. It's now my pleasure to announce the senior subject prize winners, and I'd invite Mrs. Vicky Lawson to come forward to present these prizes. Group 4, would you please stand and come forward? Coco Brown, first in English. Claudia Kilsby, first in history. Gracie Lewis, first in accounting. Tiana Marsden, first in Te Reo Māori, equal. My apologies, these are the Year 11 prize winners. Amelia Nicol, first in art. Elsie Plummer, first in geography. Hiniwai Moana Papuni Joe, first equal in Te Reo Māori. Maggie Powdrell, first in product and spatial design. Ava Williams, first in food and nutrition. Bra de Punt, first in drama and first in French. Mami Koizumi, first in mathematics and first in music. Hidia Pera, first in science, equal, and first equal in physical education. And Sophie Storer, first equal in science, first equal in physical education. Group 5, please stand and come forward. Moving on to the Level 2 prize winners. Grace Asher, first in drama. Sophie Geary, first in Te Reo Māori. Sophie Hansen, first in communication design. Hannah Hudson, first in physical education. Claudia Patel-Gaunt, first in materials technology. In absentia. Eleanor Walsh, first in product and spatial design. Sophie Westwood, first in history. Lucy Simmons, first in history and first in food and nutrition in absentia. Meg Chilton, first in Spanish, first in music. Oren Hammersley, first equal in mathematics and first in photography. Isabel Martin, first in French, first in science. Libby Jackson, first in advanced maths, first in chemistry, and first in physics. Claudia Jackson, first equal in English, first in economics, first in classical studies, and first in accounting. Millie Cameron, first equal in English, first equal in mathematics, first in art, first in biology, and first in geography. Well done. Would Group 6 please stand and come forward? Charlotte Byrne, these are the Level 3 prize winners. Charlotte Byrne, first in geography. Daya McFedries, first in technology. Ella Good, first in business studies. Erin Nean, first in art, painting. Jay Thompson, first in music. Charlotte Wakefield, first in classical studies. Lydia Burns, first equal in English and first in chemistry. Madeline Ives, first in drama, first in photography. Rosa Pike, first in food and nutrition and first in history. Sophie White wins the Mia Dolce Prize for the Best Gateway Student and the Porsche Education Prize for the Best Star Student. Anna Wilson, first in economics and first in physical education. Hinia Tauhira Pahuruka, first in communication design, first in product and spatial design, and first in Te Reo Māori. Lila Fenn, first in accounting, first in maths with statistics, and first in media English. Sophie Weber, first equal in English, first in biology, first in maths with calculus, and first in physics. Thank you, Mrs. Lawson. It is now my pleasure to invite Mami Koizumi forward to play the euphonium to perform Allegro Spiritoso by Jean-Baptiste Sinai.
Thank you, Mami, for that wonderful performance. It is my pleasure to announce the prizes for industry. I would like to invite Mrs. Lee Kilsby, President of the Woodford House Parents Association, to come forward to present these prizes. Could Group 7 please stand and come forward? Parents Association Prize for Industry in the Intermediate School for HDU, Amelia Knopflock. For ACO, Lucy Reed. LMO, Eva Tafti. APA, Edie Lawrence. Industry in Year 9, Frimley House, Ana Okubanjo. Rouncil House, Isabel Powdrell. Toroa House, Hannah Horn. Wallingford House, Millie Skidmore. Industry in Year 10, Frimley House, Emma Lawson. Rouncil House, Ava Ross. Toroa House, Lucy Bora. Wallingford House, Posey Willock. Thank you, Mrs. Kilsby. I now invite President of the Woodford House Old Girls Association, Mrs. Tor Hamilton, to come forward to present the Old Girls Literature Prizes. Could Group 8 please stand and come forward? Old Girls Literature Prize in Year 7, Caitlin Todd. Year 8, Lucy Coulthard. Year 9, Ruby Kravchik. Year 10, Emma Lawson. Year 11, Clara Norman. Year 12, Michaela Livingston. And the Old Girls Literature Prize in Year 13, Lila Fenn. Thank you, Mrs. Hamilton. I now invite forward Mrs. Julie Pedersen to present the Sports Cups, Visual and Performing Arts Cups and Subject Area Awards. Could Group 9 please stand and come forward? The Junior Sports Cup, joint winners, Phoebe Nittle and Millie Skidmore. The Newton Williams Cup for Sports Endeavour, Charlotte Wakefield. Senior Sports Cup and the Haddington Cup for Leadership and Achievement in Sport, Sophie Webber. Hobie Cup for Intermediate Music, joint winners, Cassandra Humphreys and Adelaide Cho. Elvidge Cup for Junior Music, Unisom Sang. Safati Cup for Best Junior Actress, Hazel Taylor. The Junior Play Producers Cup, Caitlin Stillman and Lucy Matthews. The Jeanette Cup for Improvement in Speech and Drama, joint winners, Claremont Jung Mon Chong and Libby Bowie. The Georgetti Cup for debating, Sophie Westwood. Kennedy Cup for senior music, Mami Kuzimi. The Newson Family Cup for speech, Claudia Jackson. The Hartkill Cup for drama, Clamont Dangmontong. Sorry, Clamont, you have to go back around. The Lowry Cup for house music, Wallingford. Could Group 10 please stand and come forward? The Scannell Cup for French, Sasha Hardy. Ferguson Cup for junior clothing, Florence Deere. Hurst Smythe Cup for junior art, Arabella Cameron. Hodge Reading Cup, Sienna Thomas. Maxwell Cup for excellence in clothing, Charlie Waihapi. Makati History Prize, Millie Allen. Osborne Mathematics Cup for a senior mathematician, Lila Fenn. Louise Warst Cup for senior art, and the Board of Proprietors Art Prize, Erin Nean. Sally Ballaby Cup for design, Lucy Murphy. Senior Physical Education Trophy for distinction and work ethic, Sophie Wyeth. Shrimpton Cup for food and nutrition, Esther Deere. The photography plate, Sophie Price. The the Frogley Family Cup for contribution to young enterprise, Alla Good. Woodford House Commerce Cup, Toby Farram. Philip Knight Memorial Cup for Science and the Vincent Barker Essay Cup, Sophie Weber. That concludes these prizes, and I now invite Mrs. Amy Reid to read the 2024 scholarship recipients.
I would like to acknowledge the students who have received scholarship offers, which total over $140,000, and I can say some late ones have come in, so I know that it is more than that. Girls, as your name is called, please come up on the stage and receive an acknowledgement from Mrs. Peterson. Millie Allen, the University of Otago Māori Entrance Scholarship and the France Trust Scholarship. Chloe Boyer, University of Otago Māori Entrance Scholarship. Victoria Broem, University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Esther Deer, University of Canterbury Product Design Scholarship. Lila Fenn, University of Otago Academic Excellence Entrance Scholarship. Ella Good, University of Auckland Scholarship. Jua Kim, University of Otago 150th Entrance Scholarship. I'll slow down. Helena Lyons, New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship. Dea McFedries, EIT Year 13 Scholarship for New Zealand Diploma in Business. And Hine Atuira Pahuruka, University of Auckland Wakamoana Scholarship and the Victoria University of Wellington Kahurangi Māori Student Scholarship. Don't leave yet, don't leave yet, don't leave yet. We still have 3 more students to call up. Taylor Sandel, University of Otago Māori Entrance Scholarship. Jessica Sue, University of Otago 150th Entrance Scholarship. And Anna Wilson, University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Entrance Scholarship. Thank you, Mrs. Peterson. I'll now invite our head prefect, Anna Wilson, to present her speech.
Seven years ago, I became a Woodford House girl. I didn't know how to tie a tie, had never done a science class, and I definitely didn't understand what sticky was. But most importantly, I didn't know that the best years of my life were just beginning. Looking out to my fellow Year 13s today, it is hard to believe that this is it. 7 years ago, we arrived at school filled with butterflies in our stomachs and questions in our hearts. Would we fit in? Would we find our place here? At Woodford House, we found more than answers. We found a second home, a place where we could grow, challenge ourselves, and belong. Our high school years have been filled with personal achievements and the forming of lifelong friendships, but also disruption, change, and challenges. Through it all, we stood together, and now here we are, the class of 2024, in the 130th year of Woodford House, in a year of firsts. From the nationwide phone ban, a visit from the Governor-General, the inaugural staff wagon wheel flash mob, and today, at the very first off-campus prize giving in Woodford history. But despite all that's new and changed, something that will always remain constant is the community at Woodford. It's in the friendships that feel like family, the traditions that are older than we are, and moments like the loud echoing chants at swimming sports that bring us all together. From the Year 7s experiencing their first Woodford prize giving to the Year 13s attending their final one, you all play a part in making this school community one we can all be so proud to be a part of. Last December, I went on Outward Bound, and during my solo experience, I spent a few days in the bush with nothing but a pen, a notebook, and my thoughts. During that time, I wrote myself some advice, which I found at the beginning of this year. 3 words stuck out to me, and they read, grit over comfort. Simple, I know, but every challenge I've faced, whether in school, sports, or leadership, have brought me back to these words. It's the toughest moments in how we respond that truly shape who we are and who we can become. I encourage you girls to not shy away from the uphill climbs. The most rewarding views come after the steepest hikes. Whether it's literally climbing the hills at cross country or overcoming challenges in the classroom, give your best effort even when no one is watching. And remember, every step builds strength, character, and resilience. Hard work doesn't guarantee perfection, but it guarantees growth. I was inspired by a past head prefect to view life as a novel, and I want to encourage you to do the same. Girls, picture your journey at Woodford House as a chapter in the story of your life. Make this chapter count, one that others would find exciting to read, one that reflects who you are, and one that represents what you care about. Always remember that no chapter or novel is the same. Your journey here at Woodford and beyond will be uniquely yours, and it won't look like anyone else's. Embrace the plot twists, appreciate the characters who shape your story, and most importantly, never forget that you are the narrator. You hold the pen, so I write bravely with passion and purpose. Find what you love and pursue it with everything you have, whether it's in the classroom, on the sports field, or any other part of your life. Take chances, make mistakes, and learn from them. They all are part of your story. To next year's Year 13s, this is your time, your chance to create a legacy and to leave your mark. Be bold, trust in yourselves and each other. I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Now it's my turn to thank the characters in my Woodford House chapter. These characters have believed in me, my goals, and my vision since day one, never failing to back me with endless levels of support. To every member of staff, thank you. From the admin team with the warmest smiles to the kitchen staff with the best jokes, and to my subject teachers, I can never be grateful enough for all of the time you have given up to help me succeed. To the senior leadership team, the backbone of Woodford House working tirelessly behind the scenes, like editors of our Woodford chapter, guiding our storylines and keeping us on course, even when the plot gets tough. Mrs. Reid, thank you for being the very best go-to when I am trying to squeeze one of Rosa and I's schemes into the busy school calendar. Mr. Dunn, your banter and chemistry made all the difference. Thank you for going above and beyond to help me achieve my goals. And Mrs. Holder, thank you for the endless advice, mentoring, and pep talks. You always made time for us, even when your schedule was full, and that meant the world to me. Mrs. Peterson, thank you for believing in me before I believed in myself, for the wise advice in every tricky situation, and the humbling reality check that in comparison to you, no, I am definitely not a fast walker. Your leadership and passion for this skill are the driving forces behind its greatness. You've shaped not only my chapter, but also the chapters of the 376 girls in the audience. Your support and dedication are amazing. Thank you. When I first started Woodford as a boarder in Maria House, Mum would send me letters in the mail. I will never forget the advice in one of the first ones, which was to make the most of every opportunity. At the time, I don't think she knew how quite literally I would take that, as I was soon in the sports office making sure my schedule was full every morning, lunch, and afternoon. Thank you to my family for providing me with this education, backing me every step of the way, and allowing me to fill the last 7 years with amazing adventures and experiences. Rosa, my partner in crime, my reassurer in times of doubt, and my biggest cheerleader day in and day out. You've truly made this year, 2024, like never before. Your support with every one of my ideas and energy and drive you've brought to the prefect team have been nothing short of amazing. Thank you for picking me up on the tough days and celebrating with me on the good ones. I appreciate you and all the memories we've made together. From every single house event, result announcement and assembly, sitting on stage trying to keep poker faces as both extremely passionate Wally girls, to the daily lollies and chats with their admin staff, talking about anything and everything. You've had nothing but a positive impact on me, and for that I will be forever grateful. And to the prefect team, you girls have outdone yourselves. I'm so proud of what we created together and the team we became. From starting new initiatives and traditions to our dances, and in assemblies, chapel, junior socials, and even singing practice. As someone with 2 left feet, this time last year I did not expect that I would have sung and danced to Bruno Mars in chapel, but there we were. We've danced through it all. Thank you girls for always having my back. Finally, to the Year 13s. We came as strangers, grew together as friends, and now leave as family. Each of you has taught me something special, from Sophie's strength, Charlie's humour, Toby's kindness, to Ella's work ethic. I could go on. I admire you all. As we close this chapter, each of us will go in different directions, but we will carry the lessons, the friendships, and the Woodford way with us. No matter where life takes us, whether going on to study at university, travelling the world, becoming a farmer, or still figuring it out. We have all been shaped by this place, and we will continue to make that little girl on her first day in the maroon blazer proud. So to everyone here at Woodford House, students, staff, and all who make this school what it is, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's the people who make this school special, who make leaving so hard. As you continue to write your own stories, never forget that you are the narrator. You hold the pen and can shape the chapters ahead. Add colours, add twists, add new characters, hold on to those key ones and stay true to yourself. At Woodford House, we often end speeches with a quote, but instead of leaving you with someone else's words, I want to leave you with a challenge. Don't wait for the perfect quote to inspire you. Be the one who shapes the story, not someone who follows the script. Thank you.
On behalf of the whole Woodford House community, I would like to sincerely thank Anna Wilson for her leadership, support and service throughout 2024. Anna, you can be very, very proud of all you have achieved, and I have every confidence that your future will shine brightly, full of further opportunities and great success. Anna, nunc acceptabile tempus. Now is the acceptable time to lift the mantle of leadership off you. You're free. And we look ahead to 2025 and to leadership from all our Year 13 girls, ably led by Head Prefect Zoe Stewart and Deputy Head Prefect Maggie Drain. It is now time to present our special prizes, and I invite Her Worship the Mayor of Hastings District, Sandra Hazelhurst, to come forward and present our prizes today. The Belinda Patar Cup for Citizenship, awarded to a Year 7 or 8 student who demonstrates outstanding citizenship. This year, the award goes to Eva Tafiti. The Watson Prize for All-Round Improvement, awarded to a student who demonstrates the greatest all-round improvement over the year's work based on English, mathematics, science and social studies. And this year the award goes to Bonnie Eagles. The Mabel Annie Hodge Junior Cup is awarded to a junior student who exemplifies the Woodford House spirit. And this year, the award goes to Lucy Bora. The Wallace Cup for Junior Leadership is awarded to a student who has most clearly shown leadership in the junior school. And this year, the award goes to Ava Ross. The Service to Music Prize is awarded to a student who has upheld the standards of leadership, reliability and responsibility. And this year, the award goes to Jua Kim. The Service to Chapel Prize is awarded to a member of the chapel team who has earned it by her commitment to the team, her willingness and her reliability. Jua Kim, this is your award this year. The McKenna Houston Award is awarded to a student who has displayed selflessness, strength and or courage and as a result has inspired others by her actions, example or attitude. This year, the award goes to Millie Reid. The St Francis of Assisi Award is awarded to a student who shows commitment to personal excellence despite facing challenges and has demonstrated commitment and diligence in achieving her learning goals. This year the award goes to Sophie Wyeth. The Birdwoods Award. This award is presented to a worthy student who is a recent immigrant or an international student who has thrived and adapted well to the school and New Zealand life. And this year the award goes to Claremont. The Craig Foss Cup is awarded for outstanding contribution to the special character of the school, encompassing musical diversity and emphasis on speech and drama, sporting activities, and Christian principles and values. This year, the award goes to Madeline Ives. The Dillon Tray for Senior Leadership is awarded to a non-prefect who has most clearly shown leadership and service to the school. This year the award goes to Charlotte Wakefield. The Woodford House Old Girls Association gift is awarded to a Year 13 student who shows strength of character, gives honest effort, and upholds the school's special character. This year, the award goes to Madeline Rowe. The Schooler Cup for All-Round Industry is awarded to a student who has had success in work and sport and has displayed selflessness, efficiency, attention to duty and loyalty to the school. And this year, the award goes to Sophie Webber. The Shine Cup is awarded to a student who has demonstrated commitment and leadership to the integrity of Shine. And this year, the award goes to Jamie Whittaker. The Mabel Annie Hodge Senior Cup is awarded to a student who exemplifies the Woodford House spirit. And this year, the award goes to Anna Wilson. The Throp Prize for Citizenship is awarded to a student who has in every way served the school, has shown merit in her academic performance, and this year the award goes to Hiniato Ira Pahuruka. The Kate Hutchinson Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has displayed attributes including loyalty, honesty, integrity, and shown a caring disposition, participating in school life and possessing clear leadership and initiative. And this year, the award goes to Rosa Pike. The Eagles Trophy for Leadership in Year 12 is awarded to a student who shows leadership and upholds the values and attitudes expected at Woodford House. This year, the award jointly goes to Libby Jackson and Evie Skidmore. The Head Prefect's Prize, Anna Wilson. That concludes our special prizes. Thank you, Mayor Sandra. It now gives me great pleasure to announce our top scholars for 2024. Please come forward as I call your name and remain standing. These names will be read in alphabetical order. Congratulations, Lydia Burns. Lila Fenn. Hinia Tauira Pahuruka. Our final top scholar for 2024, Sophie Weber. Congratulations, girls. It is now my great pleasure to announce the award, the Maxwell Cup for Proximea Kesset for 2024. Congratulations, Lydia Burns. It is now a great honour to announce the 2024 Woodford House Ducks, Sophie Weber.
Hey!
Please stand and we'll sing the school hymn. Thank you. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to invite forward the chapel choir to perform Shine by Matt and Adam Pod.
Thank you, Chapel Choir. As this now concludes the formal prize-giving ceremony, I will now close with the karakia. Kia tau ki a tātou katoa, te atawhai o tō tātou āreki, o ihu karaiti me te aroha o te atua me te whewhe nā tāhitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake. Āmene. I invite Mrs. Julie Peterson to come forward for the final farewell for our Year 13 students.
To our 2024 Woodford House graduates, ably led by Anna Wilson and Rosa Pike, today, girls, we thank you and release you. Nunc acep tabele. Now is the acceptable time. You are stepping away from this familiar world of routines, maroon blazers, chapel bells, grey skirts, house events, school hymns, and sticky. Everything you have participated in, achieved, changed, built upon, and led the way in is your legacy that you leave for future generations. I hope you treasure the memories you have made. As our founders have left their legacy to light our way, you too have done that with your gift of house banners to the school. These banners will now become part of our Woodford House history. Girls, your future holds all the happiness, opportunity, and success you allow it to. For Abraham Lincoln is correct. Most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. I can't predict your future, but I can tell you that there are no free rides. The world does not owe you a living, so you will need courage and stamina to not only believe in yourself, but to also believe in your dreams. Our hope for you is that you can see what we see, unlimited potential. Our hope is that we have poured in enough faith, courage, and love to equip you for all that lies ahead. Our hope is that a Woodford House education has shaped your future. Our hope is that you leave here an honest, discerning, and confident young woman, possessing the capacity to govern and lead herself, make wise decisions, show compassion for self and others, and ultimately leave the world a better place. And on the days when the sun does not shine, and yes, you will have those days, remember, it is still there, it's merely obscured by the clouds. I charge you girls to take up this challenge and leave your mark. I hope that you will think fondly of your Woodford House days. And remember, girls, this is your school. The gates will always be open for you. My very, very best wishes for you all. Ngā mihi nui. I now invite Mrs. Holden forward to congratulate our 2024 graduates of Woodford House.
It gives me great pleasure to read the names of the graduating class of 2024. Girls, please come forward. Georgia Allen. Millie Allen. Greta Apitu. Abby Bateman. Meg Berry. Chloe Bowyer. Anna Bremer. Tulsi Brinkstrom. Victoria Broham. Charlotte Byrne. Pearl Chuan. Clamont Gong Mong Chong. Esther Deer. Toby Farram. Lila Finn. Neve Field Huber. Ella Good. Madeline Ives. Emily Jones. Jua Kim. Christina Lee. Gladys Lee. Libby Lowry. Maddie Lowry. Helena Lyons. Daya McFadry. Annie Moffat. Stella Moore. Lucy Murphy. Erin Nean. Coco Nilsson. Henia Tawera Pahuruka. Millie Reid. Taylor Sandel. Jessica Sue. Jay Thompson. Charlie Waihappy. Charlotte Wakefield. Paige Watson. Sophie Weber. Sophie White. Jamie Whittaker. Phoebe White. Maddie Rowe. Sophie Wyeth. Rosa Pike. Anna Wolfson. The graduating class of 2024.
Been waiting for a day like this to come, struck like lightning. My heart's beating like a drum on the edge of something wonderful. Face to face with changes. What's it all about? Life is crazy, but I know I can work it out, 'cause I got you to live it with me. I feel alright, I'm gonna take on the world. Light up the stars, I've got some pages to turn. I'm singing, oh, 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 oh. I got a ticket to the top of the sky.
That concludes our 2024 prize giving. Thank you. Excuse me, just wait for the procession to come out, girls. Just wait. Please. Yep. Remain standing until the procession is.